Hello, everyone. Welcome to Draw What I Want, a channel where I learn how to draw and I share my experience with you all. So, thank you so much for being a part of this journey. For today's video, I will be drawing a box to see if I can make it appear 3D on the paper. And the reason for today's video is it's basically a continuation of my previous video where I was learning and practicing to draw a square, a foreshortened square, to make it appear 3D, and this is what it was yesterday. And I was using this book, so I'm just going to mention it again. You Can Draw in 30 Days by Mark Kistler. So I'm going to be continue using this book, and again, so because in the guidance that the artist provides here, he's basically recommending to practice drawing foreshortened objects by drawing a box. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. See how we go. I think drawing objects at the moment in 3D is my biggest challenge. So hopefully I will progress and improve. The boxes that I've chosen to draw is just this kind of fun box or lens, and then also this small box as well. I mean, I could have taken a shoe box. I don't have any cereal boxes, but I just wanted to choose something that's a little bit small, basically. So this is what I'm going to use for my guide to draw it on the side. So I will start with the big one and then continue to the small one. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to be placing it this way. So the artist recommends to place the box, so that it's visible in the form of short. I can't find it quite difficult to pronounce this word. Foreshortened. Okay, so it's foreshortened. So let's do that. Okay. So if we remember the technique that we were using to do the squares, foreshortened squares, we're going to do the same. So, and we were starting to do it I think I'm struggling already a little bit. So, right, so if I just try and follow the technique first before starting to to be creative, because it doesn't appear like that, right? So to draw the foreshortened square, we were doing. I'm just trying to see which way to see the actual box. So it's elongated, so it needs to be elongated that way. So we've got one dot here. And then one dot. I don't know, this is what it looks like to me. But this is not a square, it needs to be longer. It needs to be longer. So basically the whole point is to see that dot and that dot, but they're not opposite each other, they're like across, and then we've got those two. Again, it really confuses me, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Drawing real life 3D objects really confuses me at the moment. So we've got that, and then that needs to be a little bit longer as well, then I guess. I think that needs to be a little bit down. Right, and then if I'm looking at the shading, so the light is here, so like the light source is here. So over there, that's darker. Well, actually, it needs to follow that way. Okay. Okay, let's try and draw this box then. Well, I mean, we can add those little bits here as well, those ones. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it again, but just more like so that it's like that. Okay. Because what I'm saying is those dots like that. Excuse me. That's so weird. I think I'm trying something completely different. I need to try and follow the technique. Right, so I think the fact that it's just so elongated, it really kind of throws me off guard, because it's not just your typical square. It's like, it's elongated, isn't it? So we need to draw the top, right? And to draw the top, we need to create an illusion of that foreshortened square. So, because on the left side we were doing one, so these are like the longer ones. I don't know, it's very confusing. Because I'm trying to see where is the longer side. Okay, so the longer side is here, and then the shorter bit is here, but also here, right? So if we're keeping them together like that, so the sides are shorter, and then those sides are longer. Okay, so let's try this. Because you know, to be able to draw the illusion of that it's being squished, it really messes with my brain, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so maybe even this one. Because this one is more like I'm looking at it from the above, but I'm not looking at it from the above, I'm looking at it more from the side. Hang on, where is my pencil? Sorry, I'm just dropping my pencil. Okay, let's do this, guys. We can do this, we can do this. And also, by the way, do you struggle with this kind of stuff? Do you find it challenging drawing 3D objects? If so, please do you know, put it in the comments, because I'd love to know that I'm not the only one. And also, how do you basically improve? Obviously, that's a silly question, because we all improve just by practicing. But yeah, if you basically struggle with drawing 3D objects on a 2D paper, please do let me know. Anyway, thank you. Right, okay, so we've got the top there, and then side lines, the reference lines, right? And then this one. So basically the box is standing sideways. I mean, that one's not too bad, but we want it, just want to practice a little bit more and get it. Right, okay. So we've got that. No. So we're using this one as a reference. No. And I'll be using this one as a reference. Okay, fine. That'll do. So this is actually even a little bit thinner. Okay. So that's the box itself, but we even want it to be more turned around. But it's fine for now. Because to make it more turn around, we just need, okay, let's do one thing at a time, guys. We'll get there. So this is just a bit of a shading there. It goes in like that. Because you can't, like, if you sit back, you can't actually see the whole shading. It's only when I'm looking aside, but you only see a tiny little bit of it, so that's fine. So let's try again. So we want to make it a little bit more sideways, like that, but just sideways. So again. So we've got those ones. So the one's there, and then the other one's kind of like across it. Okay. And then the other one seems almost next to it, but no. So basically it just needs to be a little bit above. Just a tiny little bit above. And this one needs to be a little bit below. So apparently, yes, so there is a law that this artist, Mark Islam, mentioned in his book, that to make an object seem more far away, you've got to draw something that's higher, right? But if you want to make it closer to you, then you need to draw something lower. So we'll use that as a reference. So obviously this one is further away, this corner, and then this corner is closer to us at the side. So if we'll just put it like that, for example. Okay. It's all right. We'll learn. We'll get there. Imagine looking back at all of this when we're like really, really good at drawing, and kind of just like looking back at our journey with amazement and just humor, and it will just make us happy how far we've become. And you know what they say, it's all about the journey, isn't it? So, and it just brings the kid out of me. It's just so fun. So actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. So actually that one needs to be a little bit here, maybe. Wait. I'm just trying to see at the box. So this one needs to be almost at the same level. Okay. And this one usually goes lower. Yeah, I think so. And okay. Now we've got those fingers there. And we can see the shadow a little bit. And it's kind of like a triangle thing in a way because of the light. Right. Looking at this, it just looks like a moody man or something. Okay. Okay, fine practicing this one. So it's basically figuring out where we're gonna put those dots, isn't it? This one is here. This one is here. Actually, like this. I think we'll just, it's just about practicing. All right. Anyway, before I get carried away, let's try this small one, yeah? So yeah, I mean, look, so this is what we've done. We've practiced that box a little bit. Yeah, let's just do this this smudge box quickly. Because as I said, it's so easy to get carried away. That one's not so bad. But I wanted to try and make it a little bit fine. Okay, so yes, as I say, it's different to drawing it just a full short and square because it's not a square. So because with a square, we knew that we need to put the dots, 2 dots just opposite it, and then the other 2 dots kind of just a little bit closer. So, and we're trying to kind of see it sideways. So this is the middle line. These are the 2 sideways. This thing is a lot longer, isn't it, than in a square, right? Okay, so let's try. So for example, we've got dot one there. Dot one a lot longer. Dot one there, and then dot one there. Is that gonna do it? Let's have a look. Or actually, let's try it first, and then we can adjust it. So yeah, see, because that one is too far away, so we need to do it closer. So this two needs to be nearby, and then this one. Let's see. So those ones are, but I think even if it needs to be a lot more twisted. So does that mean that those ones need to be there almost? Okay, let's try it. Because it's thinner. Yes, it's kind of like it turns up still a little bit thick. I want to make it thinner and more turned around. Let's see, where can I do it? Let's do it here. So if we're doing it like that, so we're doing this one here, and then that one higher, that one here, and then that one here, maybe. Let's try. So these are parallel ones. Yeah, so this one's even lower. When you're turning it around, this one's lower, this one's higher. And then this one's lower as well, this one's higher. Okay. This one's lower, and then this one's higher then. Okay, so the more you twist it, it needs to be, okay. No, wait, it needs to be. No, that's not really true. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, let's just do it again. Sorry, guys. I hope you've got patience with me. Maybe you are trying it yourself. If you are trying it yourself, how are you getting on? Right. Yeah, and it's just I don't want to make this the same. So to make it 3D, right, we still need to do those lines, don't we? We still need to do those lines even on that side. And we're following the edges of the sketchbook as reference. And then again, to draw this line, we're using this line as reference. To draw this line, we're using this line as reference. Okay. Do you think? It's definitely better than this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the top here, then we've got this side, and then this side here. We don't really see this side on this side, so we just wanna. And then a little bit of the shading. Actually, wait, because the light, we can see the light here, so that's not correct. The light is actually on this side. So we need to identify the light source. Can you see the light source from this side? So Do I need to do any more shading, do you think? I think I'm just gonna leave it at that because otherwise I'm gonna ruin it. But yeah, I think that's probably it. Yeah, I think I could practice this for a long time. I am a perfectionist at heart, but at the same time, I want to remind myself that I'm enjoying it, having fun, progress, move on to the other things, and so on. So, yeah, I think these are my boxes. Do you think they look 3D? How did you get on? Put it in the comments. I'd love to know. But I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.